Okay, so we're nearly all done moving into the Thai house build. But before we move out the old place, I thought it'd be an excellent opportunity to show you mine and Millie's old apartment. So if you're thinking of moving to Chiang Mai, then this will be a really good video for you, because I'll show you an apartment and an area in where, in my opinion, I think it's the best area to move to in Chiang Mai for your first apartment. Right, okay, we're a short drive away from the apartment now. Those of you familiar will recognise this as the Nimman area of Chiang Mai. And when I first moved to Chiang Mai, I sort of assumed that the old town, the centre, was the place to be. But you soon find out there's not that much going on there. Most of the stuff going on is towards the northwest, the Nimman area. So on my right here, there's lots of little streets with cafes and bars, lots of stuff. Same on this side, yeah, lots of restaurants as well. It's a lot more going on. It's a real, most of the a lot of expats tend to live here. You've got one Nimman there as well, that big building. That has like lots of markets and stuff, like higher end markets. Yeah, yeah. So this is the Nimman area, and it's a good spot to be, really. And then this here at the end is the Maya shopping mall. So yeah, quite handy to be next to the mall. You've got the cinema, you've got Western restaurants if you're missing your Western food, like Duke's, and then quite often I'd go because on the top floor there's the Camp Cafe, which is like a co-working space. So it's a nice place you can go and work quietly, and it's you just buy a drink and then it's free entry and stay as long as you want. So yeah, I'd often go there if I had work to do, head up there. It's open, I don't know if it's 24/7, but the mall doesn't open till I think 10 or 11, but you can get in earlier if you go in through the car park at the bottom. So yeah, that's Maya Mall, and it's yeah, it's quite handy to be close to that. The city, old towns down this road here, down there. We're just in rush hour at the moment, which is why it's so busy, and it's particularly busy today because there's some sort of student open day going on at the university. So all these yellow taxis got students in, and buses as well. Yeah, so they're jamming up the road. But anyway, we're heading over there, the area where me and Millie lived. So we lived there for 2 years, this area, and we really like it. As I say, it's quite close to this area, Nimman, and you're just the old towns down there as well. This junction here is one of the busiest junctions in the city, but it's also where the ring road starts, the main ring road. So you get on this and you're away, really. You can get all over the city. So the area we're going to look at is behind Maya Mall. So yeah, hopefully these lights don't take too long and we can get back on the way. But yeah, it's a really good location, this. I'll just shut up a minute and wait for the lights. Right, we're off. Yeah, so it's the second time trying to film this, because I filmed it yesterday and I thought I did a really good job, and then I checked the footage and the camera was pointing at the ground. Yeah, and for those wondering, I'm on Millie's bike, little Yamaha Fino. It's not the manliest of colours, and I'll have to check it. I can't remember how much she paid for it. I don't think it was that much. I think something like this is about 28,000, I think I remember it being. Something like that, 28,000 baht. And it's not that old. So yeah, anyway, we're down here. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. Yeah, we're down here, and this area is called Jed Yod. We're about to get on the main road in a sec. And what's good, oh, they're doing some potholes here, lads. But what's so what's good about this area is because it's quite close to the university, quite close to Nimman. There's a lot of accommodation. So a lot of accommodation and a lot of restaurants. So this is the main road here of the area, and I'll head up down it and show you it before I head to the apartment. So you've got like lots of barbers, lots of restaurants, 7-Elevens, markets. Yeah, it's in the morning now, so not everywhere's open, but you'll see there's lots of stalls and stuff. The apartment's down this road on the right, down there. I want to head down here first and just show you a bit. So you've got your Lotus Fresh, there's a big sea on the right over here. Yeah, everything you need really, so it's a really good area. And what makes it cool, yeah, so it's quite a student-y area, so there's a lot of accommodation. And not only there's a lot of accommodation, but there's a lot of accommodation which is sort of like on a monthly contract. So you're not having to commit to a 6-month rent. You can find places which will do you on a 1-month rolling contract. And yeah, quite cheap. So our apartment was 8,000 baht a month. And that's just it's not even on a contract, it's just a monthly basis. I'll go left here, this is the market. So there's nothing here at the moment, but normally at night there's loads of little stalls there selling different foods and stuff. And lots of smaller restaurants in this building as well. So we'll go round, try and not get knocked over by this guy. What he's looking for. Excuse me. Yeah, so really good, lots of good choice of restaurants and cafes and stuff. There's a guy on the left here, Taco Challenge, yeah, he does awesome wraps. Really nice wraps, I'd really recommend that if you're ever in this area. But yeah, anyway, let's go head to the accommodation now. I'll show you this apartment. Oh, and another thing, we're about to pass, there's quite a lot of pharmacies and dentists and stuff like that. So if you ever need any dental work, it's great. It's not like the UK. You need a filling, you just walk in and they'll give you a filling. And it's not expensive either. So yeah, that's certainly good. Right, so this is my old street. So there's a few bars on here as well as restaurants. And one of my favourite restaurants, I'll show you that at the end as well. Yeah, park here. So, that's our old apartment, mine and Millie's old apartment, Residence SG. So, we've been there a couple of years. It was just such a good location really. It's quite a basic apartment. I'll take you in and show you in a sec. But yeah, great location. And good parking as well. So I had the truck parked there for quite a long time. And then yeah, lots of bike parking as well. So you never have to worry about parking at that spot. and yeah, they're really friendly. So I'll take you in and I'll show you the old room. All right, let's have a look. Right, let me show you around. Excuse the hoover, I've just been doing a bit of tidying up because yeah, there's quite a lot of things to move out of here because we've been here for probably about 2 years, so it's a long time to stay in a little room. And yeah, this is it. So this is about 8k a month, this room. I think they do slightly bigger ones at Residence SG and some nicer ones with nicer views and stuff, but anyway, this is ours. Gets lots of light but no views. Pretty basic. It's just basically like a hotel room, a long-term hotel room, very similar to a hotel. So yeah, anyway, big bed, good sized desks, 2 desks and a fridge, TV, although I'll never watch that. Little balcony, so there's a sink there for washing stuff, and if you did want to do some cooking, you could do it outside. There's no hob or anything, but you could get one of those little electric hobs. I've seen people do that, but generally everyone eats out in Thailand. Like if you're in an apartment like this anyway, you can just eat out or get takeaway. It's very cheap, the food, so yeah, cooking's not an issue. It'll actually cost you more to cook your own meals generally, I've found anyway. So we just eat out all the time, me and Millie. We've got AC up there. Now AC in a place like this, it's quite common, like yeah, similar like sort of flats and apartments. They'll charge you a bit extra on top of the electric rate, on top of the electric basic rate. So basic electric rate is very cheap. I'll try and pop on the screen what it is, and then they put a bit on top of that. So your electric bill is generally a little bit more, but it's not too bad. I normally paid about 2,000 if I was using the AC a lot. Because bear in mind, like I'd be on the desk and staying here a lot during the day. So yeah, like I'd use quite a bit of AC if I'm working here. Yeah, but it's not too bad, the electric, but yeah, something to bear in mind, you do pay a little bit extra for an apartment on the electric. Like the house, the electric rate will be a lot cheaper. Yeah, good bed, 6 foot I think, super king size. Good wardrobes, plenty of space for stuff there. Yeah, I'll show you the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. Nothing much to see really. Electric shower. Just clean, basic. That's it. So yeah, that's what 8k gets you in Jed Yod. It's very basic, but it's clean. And yeah, you're paying for the location at the end of the day. It's a very good location to be in. You've got lots of restaurants down this road, laundrette across there, Mama's Kitchen, really good restaurant just across the road. Oh, an awesome cafe a bit further down. That's really good. Lung Nwad coffee, Lung Nwad. Yeah, he makes really good coffee. He's really into his coffee, that fella. So he makes really nice coffee. Yeah, and yeah, you're a few minutes from Maya Mall. 5-10 minutes from the university and the lake. It's a very popular area for students. So you get a few expats. It's mainly like sort of Thai students who live in this area. So yeah, it's because of that. There's lots of good restaurants, lots of things to do, lots of shops. It's a really good location to be, and I'm going to miss it if I'm honest. The house is nice, but like it's hard to beat location-wise. Jed Yod in Chiang Mai. Yeah, you don't have the greenery, admittedly. There is, we go running at this, like at the municipal, but that's like a 5-10 minute drive. There's like the municipal park. It's got a running track around it. Or of course there's the university lake. Yeah, so you're not too far from green areas, but yeah, it's not a super green area. Oh, and we've got a Mayan gym like across the road as well. So a good gym that like it's got everything you need there. I think it's 900 baht a month they charge at that gym. Yeah, so somewhere I'd recommend, especially if you're moving to Chiang Mai, starting off, rather than you can just come here, you can contact them, see if they've got any availabilities. There's a few places like this along the road, so it's not just Residence SG, but you can contact them, see if they've got a room, and then yeah, it's just a monthly 8k, no contract, so you can stay here while you're looking for somewhere a bit more permanent, or as we did, just stay here for a couple of years.